في أكبر الكتب.
Well, good morning. My name is Willie Lawson, and welcome to the Morning Report. Morning Report is a production of FightbackMedia.com, 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 and FightbackMediaTV.com. Plus, that you are well this glorious morning. It is in the mid 70s here in West Central Florida. Sport is fantastic, amazing. All right, now driving home last night and driving down the dark interstate, and I happened to notice a blue light wasn't behind me. It was a blue light that was up, not on my dashboard, but up here. And I noticed that it was the OnStar button because our newest vehicle actually two of our three cars have OnStar installed already. And it's one of those things that you remember the first time you saw your house on Google Earth, how instantaneously you went, cool, oh, with look, oh. So you could look into your backyard, you could look into your neighbor's backyard. And that's when I figured out that our neighbor down the street had a pool. I had no idea they had a pool. I didn't think anybody on this block had a pool. And I saw that they had a pool. I was like, huh, they had a pool. Guess we won't get a pool. But anyway, it was that very same sort of, oh, that's cool, but that seems creepy. That's the OnStar button. Because did you know that President Biden's new infrastructure bill, the Build Back Better BS, gives bureaucrats power? And the idea is there is a switch that might shut down your car. I know that sounds ridiculous. That it sounds like I should be wearing a tinfoil hat. I know, I know. But hear me out. You probably didn't hear about it because when the media covered it, only a few mentioned the requirement that by 2026 every American car must monitor the driver to determine if that person is impaired. If so, it limits the vehicle operation. What does that mean? If the computer determines that you're impaired, it limits the vehicle's operation. The computer determines it. And who runs and monitors the computer? Representative Thomas Massie objected, complaining that the law makes the government the judge, jury, and executioner on such a fundamental right. However, Congress approved this bill anyway. USA Today fact check, quote on fact check, told readers, don't worry, there's no kill switch in the Biden bill. They probably didn't read it. Now I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I know damn well they read it, and they know damn well there is such a thing in the bill. Because here it is. The automotive engineer and former vintage race car driver Lauren Fix said the clause is buried in section 24220 of the law. Okay. It requires that cars have technology that identifies if a driver is impaired and prevents operation. They just didn't like the term kill switch. But that's exactly what it is. MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, wants that. Now, this is a very, very sensitive subject in the sense that if you've had a relative or a friend that has died at the hands of a drunk driver, you want to prevent this from ever happening again. And you want to, and you damn sure want that person who killed your mom, dad, kid, cousin, grandma, because they chose to get liquored up and get in their car. You definitely don't want them behind the wheel of a vehicle, and as soon as the vehicle figures out that they're drunk and they're weaving across lanes, you want that vehicle shut down, right? I understand. I understand. Bad says, I say to fix, it would save lives. You are willing to give up every bit of control. You're willing to give up every bit of control of your life, she asks. Once you give that up, you have no more freedom. The computer decides if you can drive your vehicle. Great, unless someone's having a heart attack to get or trying to get to the hospital, driving erratically, trying to get to the hospital, or trying to get to whatever. The kill switch is just one of several ways the government proposes to control how we drive. California lawmakers want new cars to have a speed governor that prevents you from going more than 10 miles over the speed limit. That would reduce speeding. And if you reduce speeding, you reduce accidents. But it only works like 15 seconds. Right? But all these two safety devices work. Cars need to spy on the drivers for all these ones. Before we talked about this, they already do it. OnStar already does it. Google on your phone already does it. Google knows where you've been, right? And sometimes tells you, sends you an email saying, hey, you were at blah, blah, blah 2 weeks ago. You were here 3 weeks ago. You were here last month, right? The Mozilla Foundation reports that car makers collect things like your age, your gender, ethnicity, your DL number, your purchase history and tendencies. Nissan and Kia collect information about your sex life. Wow. Wow. Really? Huh. The cars aim video cameras at passengers. Other devices listen to conversations and intercept text messages. Because you can do what? You can play text messages on your car, right? Because what they don't want you to do is do this. So they put a 13-inch color television or monitor in your car. And even in our Equinox and our Altima, the screen's only like this big, but it's up here, and you can say play text messages, right? But then Mozilla said 76% of car companies take that data and they sell it. Lauren Fig said, I just bought a new car. Nobody told her about this. Oh, it's there. She replies, buy a new car and you get that really long document. The small print says, we're collecting your data. We know everything you're doing in your car, and we own the data. And there's nothing you can do about it. Finally, Biden's infrastructure bill also includes a pilot program to tax you on how far we drive. A mileage charge seems fair. I say to fix, you pay for the damage you do to the road. Correct, Fix says. But when you start allowing them to do this, they could say, we don't want you to buy a firearm. We don't want you to go to that destination. So we're not going to let you start your car. All this is about control. All of this is about control. When the government has some idea of how far you drive. Now we all do, and a lot of us do this because we have either the dongle in our car because we're trying to get a break, especially in Florida, on car insurance. Lord have mercy. Or we have the app on our phone that lets the insurance company know, how far we drive and where we drive to. Has a little map. It tells us. I mean, they're not trying to keep a secret. It's no secret. Has a little map. They know. They know that I drive from here to my work 20 in Brandon, and then on some days, and they can figure out some days on Fridays I don't drive to there. I drive over here, not far. They know if the car jerks to a stop. They know that if I'm driving erratically, cornering, they know, and we agree to it. I have to wonder how much more will we agree to it? How much more will we agree to it? And I'm saying that I'm not any different than you, or maybe I am. Let me know in the comments. My name is Willie Lawson. This is the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sake, y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.
في أكبر